Drama surrounding It Ends With Us has been all the talk lately, and unfortunately, with so much attention, Blake Lively has been put in the hot seat on social media.
It has blown up. The internet is in flames, and this story just keeps getting wilder. Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, a Hollywood dream team, until it all fell apart before our very eyes. Scandal, lawsuits, and shocking allegations. This is the real story they don't want you to know. First, a quick recap, because if you haven't been keeping up, you need to know this backstory. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni were working on It Ends With Us, a film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's book. Justin Baldoni was not just the male lead. He produced it, directed it, and poured years into this project. But then, everything went south. Right before the premiere, the entire cast of It Ends With Us Mass unfollowed Justin on social media, even Blake, and suddenly, he was missing from the press tour. No interviews, no red carpet, nothing. And people started asking, what happened? At first, some fans thought it was all part of the marketing. After all, It Ends With Us deals with domestic violence, so maybe they wanted to create distance between the lead actors. But then, the cracks started to show. Blake Lively was everywhere, hosting big, colorful, floral-themed events, promoting the movie as a fun, cutesy romance. Meanwhile, Justin was out there talking about the serious themes of domestic abuse and trauma. The vibes completely different. And then the whispers began, allegations, rumors, and then bam, Blake Lively's team dropped a bombshell, claims that Justin had created a hostile work environment and even fat-shamed her. But hold up, because this is where things get crazy. Sources quickly revealed that the fat-shaming accusation was based on Justin asking about Blake's weight for a specific scene because of his own severe back injury. He wanted to make sure he could lift her safely. So, was this all a smear campaign? And then came the interviews. Oh, the interviews. Fans started noticing that Blake Lively was acting off, sarcastic, dismissive.
And thought she seemed nice, and little did I know.
Yeah. Look at the body language experts.
The now infamous moment. When an interviewer asked how fans who related to the film's themes should approach her, she mocked them. Oh, you want my number, my address? Should I just location share with you?
Asking for my address or my phone number or my location share. Or I could just location share you and then we could
The internet exploded. And just when things couldn't get worse for Blake, they did. Her old interviews resurfaced. Clips of her interrupting Gossip Girl co-star Leighton Meester. That viral pregnancy moment where she mocked a reporter, who, by the way, had just suffered a miscarriage. It was bad. And suddenly, Hollywood's golden girl was looking more like, well, a diva. Then, boom, Christmas Eve. While everyone was sipping eggnog and unwrapping presents, Blake Lively dropped a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni and his PR team. She claimed he harassed her, that he led a PR smear campaign against her, and that he was the mastermind behind destroying her image. The New York Times ran with the story, publishing evidence of Justin and his team supposedly trying to bury Blake. And for a hot second, it worked. People started turning against him. But then, Justin fought back, and this is where it all unraveled. A week later, Justin fires back with his own lawsuit, not just against Blake, but against the New York Times for allegedly fabricating and misleading the public with selectively edited texts. His lawyer went on a media blitz, warning Blake that they had all the receipts. And then, the receipts started dropping. Unedited texts, audio recordings, revealing that on the night of the premiere, Justin wasn't even allowed to attend properly. Instead, he was forced to wait in the basement of his own movie's premiere. And guys, we have the photos. Justin and his family sitting in a basement while Blake pranced around promoting her Target exclusive hair care line. And then it got even worse for Blake. PAs and extras from the set started coming forward with stories. They saw the tension. They saw the screaming matches. They saw Blake taking over directing in the middle of scenes. Meanwhile, Justin apologizing to the crew for her behavior. And with that, Blake's credibility started to crumble fast. And now, here we are, two Hollywood power players, two opposing lawsuits, and one massive question: who's telling the truth? Is Justin Baldoni a manipulative PR mastermind, or did Blake Lively just try to pull the biggest smear campaign Hollywood's ever seen? Let me know what you think in the comments, because trust me, this story is far from over. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any updates, because I'll be covering every twist and turn in this case. Until next time, stay tuned. It's only getting crazier from here.